Hit it, Logan.
It's X After Hours Podcast with Mariah and Ty.
Your weekly download of X92.9's X Afternoons extracurricular activities. Enjoy.
This week on X After Hours.
They just got a fresh set of chompers in their mouth.
Welcome to the Airbud Podcast.
I have to iron my clothes.
Normally, it's like a pickle or some olives from the olive jar.
All right. Episode 40. 40. That's a pretty big milestone, don't you think, fellas?
Yeah, I can't believe we did 40 of these. I've been thinking about the episode 50 a little more, but 40 is a lot. What are we drinking today? What local beer? This is from Edmonton, Sam, right? It's the Sea Change Prairie Fairy.
Oh, this is one of my
Blackberry wheat ale.
personal faves. Personal faves for me.
It's their best beer.
The bar I used to work at in Edmonton, people would just go ham for this. They absolutely loved it because it's like very pink and beautiful in color too. Love it. Delish.
Good.
Thanks, Sam. I think you did the shopping. I gave you the money.
We're back to,
I didn't
we're back
plan.
to that schedule.
Yeah,
I like it.
it works though. You get full creative control.
Yeah. Next week, Earl Grey beer. It's going to be good.
Earl Grey tea beer.
Yeah.
I would like that.
Yeah, I think I'd like that too.
Wow, delish. I thought that since it's been a week since our Halloween episode, I'd start off the show by bringing everybody some leftover Halloween chocolate.
Let's go.
So many.
Yeah. So I will let you guys pick anything except for the Snickers bar because that's for me. I got one for Logan, producer Logan. There's 2 Mars and a Twix. What would you guys like?
What do you want, Sam?
Twix.
All right, then there's 2 Mars, so we're good.
Oh, there's so much. Sorry.
It's definitely Alice is gonna eat
Sorry.
this.
Oh God, Logan. Oh, that was with my left hand.
Jeez,
Sorry.
Lou,
That was with
things
my
are going
left hand.
crazy right now.
All right, we're starting off with a bang. More importantly, I'm hungry, and Snickers is gonna bring me back to life.
Isn't that like the ad,
Yeah.
the commercial?
Yeah, good job.
Mariah's sponsored.
Yeah. So.
You'd love a Snickers sponsorship.
Oh,
if they,
yeah. Look
If
at
they
this.
offered to give you like, let's say, a box of Snickers every month, but once a week you had to dress in all Snickers clothing, would you do it?
Yeah, but I mean, like, at the same time, do I need a box of Snickers? I mean, like, damn.
Do you?
I don't think I'm already punishing myself enough. I'm like, oh, I'll just have a little baby one for breakfast, and then I have a
That's
mid-breakfast
Halloween,
snack.
though. That's Halloween. Last night I woke up in the middle of the night and definitely ate M&Ms at like 3 in the morning. Normally it's like a pickle or some olives from the olive jar.
Normally the M&Ms are at 1 a.m.
No, normally the M&Ms aren't around.
This is so good, you guys. Man, Mars is like the less better Snickers bar.
I got no issues with Mars or Snickers.
Snickers is good because
All
it
of
has the
it's good.
texture. It has the peanuts in it.
I'm a Wonder Bar guy, but no
Oh.
Wonder Bars came around.
I have the minis, but I've been saving them for myself. So.
And Butterfinger. Butterfinger's up there too.
Mariah, how was your Halloween? Handing out candy to the kiddos.
Let me just get the Snickers bar down.
Well, Sam, mine was good. I'll answer you about mine.
In your apartment?
Yeah, it was fun. We watched the Halloween baking challenge. And I
So
was
cute.
like, I wonder if I could do that. There's no way in shit I could.
You gotta be like a professional, man.
Some of these people thought they were good. One guy quit the show on the Halloween baking challenge.
He's
'cause
like, this is too much.
he was like a college professor. He's like, I teach culinary arts. And then like after 3 rounds, he was like, oh, I don't feel so good. I gotta leave. And it was obvious that his were not good.
Trust me, I've watched my fair share of cooking shows to know even if you're a professional, you could still suck against
Yeah,
other
like he
professionals.
probably knows the book side of it.
Sure.
But like I just don't think he had it. Like some of these people were insane.
Now that's all I want to do is watch this Halloween
You should.
Bake Off.
Yeah.
I guess now that I've eaten part of my Snickers, to answer your question, Sam, I was very excited to go and hand out candy for my first time in our house in Airdrie. And this is like no slant against the kids, but they were little shits. I would say
Just right out with this.
They didn't, like, egg
70%,
your house.
70% were not polite. 30% were good. And oddly enough, I backpedal on my shit talking of the teenagers. The teenagers were the best ones. And the
Really?
littles, like the really little guys were really cute. Like the ones that...
Wait,
They just got a fresh set of
Are you talking
chompers in
about
their
the
mouth.
preteens were bad then?
No, I would say the straight up children, the 8 to the 12-year-olds, bad. I
8
was
to
like,
12. It's a rough age.
bad kids. They were not polite. They were rude. They did not say trick or treat.
Oh,
they
wow.
they basically could have robbed me. It's a good thing I didn't have a couple 20s up front by my keys. They would have been like, hey, are you using that? Yoink. So I don't know about you, but like when I went trick or treating, and maybe it's different because I like grew up in the country. I knew everybody's house that I was going to because it wasn't like there was new people moving in and out of the block every year, right? But basically, these kids came up, and I thought I was being the cool person on the block. I had the option for either full-size chocolate bars or like a bag of chips. So I had 2 bowls, and I was like, okay, please pick one. What would you like? And then these kids wouldn't say anything. They'd be like rummaging through, and then they
That's
would grab
wild.
both. They would grab the chips and the chocolate bar. And I was like, I'm so dumb. This is what I get for giving children options. They can't even comprehend options. I should have just been like, here you go. And
Imagine
be on
being
your way.
a parent with children like that.
Well,
Too big of a menu.
and
Yeah.
then we were talking about this. I wanted to hand out some beers and stuff to the parents, and I had the beers ready. And then I go to do a nice wave to some of the parents that were walking by with their kids right away. I'm thinking, good parent. They're escorting their children around the block. You never know. There might be weirdos out there. I wave to these parents. I'm like, hi, happy Halloween. Nothing.
Yeah, because they want to
Nada.
go home to their beers. They're like, oh man, I just want to get
But,
the
like-
Little
cup
do
of
they
beer.
know that
You-
at the door there's a beer waiting
That's what I
for
mean. You
'em.
couldn't toss a casual like, oh, hey, happy Halloween. It was unbelievable. Some kid took 2 full-size cookies and creams chocolate bars. Oh, man.
That kid can get fucked.
I was like, who do you think you fucking are coming in here and getting the best ones? You know that they're the best. You're intelligent enough to know those are the best picks. You don't pick both of them.
You're like, those were for me.
Yeah.
Those were my
They're-
leftovers.
That's what we said. I was like, I was hoping there would be a couple cookies and creams left for me.
It's just Mars.
Oh
Nothing
my
but Mars
God,
bars.
I was so mad. Nobody says trick or treat. We went down the block to our neighbors because we were like had to walk the dogs after. And so we're chatting with these people that we just met. And they go, did you guys have any kids actually say any words when they came up? And I was thinking back, maybe a handful of them made conversation, said anything. This guy said he refused to give them candy until they gave the words. He was like, buddy, you got to say something. Say
Laying down the
thanks."
law. What was
Yeah.
the best costume you saw?
I saw a kid construct a whole outfit that made them look like grapes on a vine. It was very
Oh,
cool.
wow.
Yes, I was very
You're
impressed.
like, wine, I like it.
Yeah, and then
He's like,
there
I'm
was,
actually dressed as grapes.
there was a lot of cute costumes. There was somebody who went as like a full tilt unicorn, but she colored her hair, had this long hair that was all like pink and purple. There was these preteen kids. They actually scared the shit out of me. I was like, damn, that is scary. They had on these LED mask lights. I was like, where'd you get those from? They said Amazon. They had like these creepy light up like purge faces, but then they had baseball bats with them. They were dressed like ninjas. It was freaking
I saw
me
one
out.
kid trying to be scary downtown,
Oh yeah?
but there's something like not intimidating about dragging a plastic sword on the ground because it makes that plastic sound. Mm-hmm. And I was like, he's doing his best, but just did not.
See, these kids had real metal baseball bats. I was like, easy.
Whoa.
Whoa, jeez. You're like, take 3 candies.
And they were actually the nicest, though, oddly enough. They were
You want
very
the whole
sweet.
bowl?
They were like, hello, madame.
Yeah.
May we please have a trick-or treat?
Yeah, they were actually really polite. They were like, oh, I like your guys' dogs. Real nice setup you got here. I said, thanks.
You
for
said, there's a
taking notice."
security camera here. Don't come back round.
Yeah, yeah. So that was kind of my experience. Overall, it was all right.
Sam, what did you do?
I played Fortnite.
Woo!
Yeah. Exciting Halloween.
Did you not have to hand out candy at your dad's place, or did you make him do it?
We had 40 kids.
Wow.
So it's not even like that much. Like, like back in the day when we were living at my mom's place in Chaparral, there'd be like 225 kids a night. And now, yeah,
That's
like
crazy.
in Chap Valley, like because of where our house is, like 40.
See, a neighborhood across the way from me, it's like a brand new area in Airdrie. Somebody told me that the kids on our block will go there
Yeah.
instead, and they get like 500 kids. I'm like, that's insane.
It's the rich neighborhood.
What
or
were you
whatever.
giving out at your house, Sam? You were the 2-liter pop house, correct?
That was you.
I wish. No, we did give out full-size chocolate bars, but we bought way too many, so we have
Who's
110 full-size chocolate bars left. Yeah,
You have 110 full-size chocolate
Yeah,
bars left?
I was thinking about just taking the full bag and walking it around the Harvard media office and just being like, here's some chocolate.
I'm just saying, like,
See ya.
Mariah showed up with a couple. Sam's like, we got 110.
It's all
Gotta
for
hold
me.
on to those for
Sam,
my
I was
fortnight.
like upset I had to get into my stash. I was like, oh, I better bring shitty Mars for the podcast.
That's
One of them can have a Twix.
No, but what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, get this. What a humbling experience. I think I live in like a decently all right place for my first house. Okay, some kids, they were going by when we were shutting things down. Some older teenagers, they're on their bikes and they go, "Oh, we better get out of this part. We're in the sketchy part of the neighborhood now." I was like, you don't know sketchy. I was like, you're in fucking Airdrie,
Take
dude.
them downtown. I'll show them some
Go to
stuff.
downtown Edmonton. And
I
then
was
they'll-
Yeah,
like,
I'll tour them around there.
Exactly. I was like, come on over to the north side. I couldn't believe it. I was like, the sketchy part? Bro, we live by a golf course. I was like, what?
Membership there is not super expensive. It must be pretty sketch.
Man, I couldn't believe that.
No, I liked your idea about a block party. Because I think I might pull that out next year.
It's the better play.
Yeah,
Then you don't have to go in and out of your house every time.
100%. Imagine how many ups and downs you get to for the couch on Halloween night.
That's good that you get your steps in.
We took our bar stools from our kitchen and we just popped them up at the front door and I just sat there
Aw.
waiting. Yeah.
Patiently.
Yeah. I know. I put on some Nightmare Before Christmas, posted
That's
up.
like a Christmas movie, Mariah.
It's also Halloween. It's perfect. The blending of my
It is
two
in
favorite
theaters again
holidays.
this week, so yeah, I think
Really?
it is a Halloween movie.
Oh, love
it's
it.
November now, Sam.
So it's appropriate to watch.
You guys, unbelievable. Should have watched like Freddy versus Jason.
What else did I put on? Oh, I put on The Conjuring after. You should be proud of me.
Did you make it through it?
It was background noise, and then I said, no, thank you.
It's X After Hours with Mariah and Ty.
It's like X Afternoons, but in podcast form.
And we're back.
I like these beers, just want to say.
Yeah, they're nice. Prairie, very, very, very good.
Hey,
ChatGPT has been in the news a lot, so I thought it would be fun to see what it could possibly queue up for some podcast episode ideas for X After Hours with Mariah and Ty.
I like this.
It's got a lot of shortcomings. It gave us 10 ideas. I put in just a little bit of information. And I put the link to the podcast, and I was like, "Hey, give me some episode ideas." So, are you ready for episode number 1, suggested from ChatGPT? You're gonna like this one. I think it dipped into your world, Mariah.
Is this what we're calling this episode?
I wouldn't, but
is it titles or is it like show
it's
ideas?
titles, and then it tells us what to talk about in the episode.
Okay.
Maybe we'll do one of these.
We're going to be out of a job like next
No,
year.
I don't know. Some of these are not amazing. I mean, this one you actually like to do. Hot men of the silver screen. Mariah and Ty discuss their favorite handsome actors and the latest movie releases.
We've
Wait, didn't
literally
we already do
done
this?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's number 2. The Dog Lover's Guide to Canine Companionship. Mariah shares her passion for dogs, and the duo explore the joys of being a dog owner.
This
Great.
is the podcast.
Yeah, I got Dwight, I guess. Okay. Here's another one. NBA versus soccer, the ultimate sports showdown. Ty dives into the world of basketball while Mariah tries to understand soccer. They debate the merits of both sports.
This has been our whole show on X92.9 for the past year.
Okay, wait. This one's a little on the money, and there's another one following up.
These have been so far off base, Ty. It's crazy.
Yeah, sorry. Star Trek, boldly going where no podcast has gone before. Ty delves into the fascinating universe of Star Trek, discussing his favorite series and memorable moments. Hell yeah.
Ty just wrote these.
This
No,
is
it's
not
This isn't
chat.
AI.
ChatGPT.
He wrote these.
Here's number 5.
Anybody can come up with that font and take a screenshot,
This
okay?
is literally it. I'm literally.
Oh, he's on
it.
the app, okay.
Yeah, okay. Here's number 5. Sam, you come into this one. This one's called Sports Jerseys, Fashion or Fandom. Sam joins Mariah and Ty to discuss the art of collecting sports jerseys and its significance in the world of sports.
Fashion or fandom?
Yeah.
Sorry, Sam, you were going to say?
eBay snipes are an art, so I will agree with that.
Here's another one Mariah would like. Hottest athletes in the world. Mariah and Ty rank the most attractive athletes from various sports.
Why does it make it sound like I'm just a thirsty piece of work. Like, all
Here's
right.
number 7. Paws and Hoops, Dogs and Basketball, a crossover episode where Mariah's love for dogs meets Ty's passion for basketball, exploring how dogs and sports can coexist.
Airbuds,
So
the
we watch
podcast.
Airbud.
I like this.
Welcome to the Airbud podcast.
Ty, we never have to think for ourselves
Yeah.
again.
Here's another one. The intersection of sports and sci-fi. Ty explores the sci-fi elements in sports, drawing parallels to Star Trek and other science fictions. I can't think of one I would think of.
We don't have to make any podcast topics for the next month. This is perfect.
There's 2 more.
Why didn't you do this for like tonight? This would have been great.
Our show?
Yeah.
Number 9 on the list. The best sports movies of all time. Mariah, Ty, and Sam share their top picks for sports-themed movies.
Wait, go right now. What is it? What do you think?
Coach Carter.
Major League.
The Replacements.
Yeah.
Oh. Hoosiers is also good. Gene Hackman. Hell of a coach.
Airbud.
Field of Dreams.
Oh, that's a great one as well.
Oh, this could be the pod.
What was the primate?
Most Extreme Primate.
Yeah.
MXP.
What about Slapshot?
I don't really like Slapshot. I don't think it's that funny.
It's too oldie time.
What
I'd rather
about
watch Mighty
Happy
Ducks.
Gilmore
Oh,
or
shit.
Caddyshack?
Happy Gilmore might win. God damn. Just tap it in.
Price is wrong.
Hips.
Bitch.
Number 10 is Bark Trek, the canine crew of Star Trek. A fun episode where Mariah and Ty imagine how dogs would fit in the Star Trek universe. They do. There is a dog.
What is his name? Bork?
I think it's like... Yep. You got it. This is Spock and this is his dog, Bork.
Instead of Bark, do you get it? Did you get the joke?
I got it. It's incredible. You should take
That would be you, Ty.
That's on a
If you-
Def Jam comedy tour level.
If you were pitching this to us today, you would have came into the studio. You'd be like, guys, Star Trek dog Bork. Do you get it? That would be you.
There is a dog. I
What's
can't.
his name?
His name's like Porthos.
Oh.
Porthos. Yeah. He's got faith of the heart. I'll tell you that much. So that's ChatGPT.
It's getting better. Because I've tried to use it before for other like break ideas, and it's garbage. So that's actually not bad.
I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this, but I think it's in all good nature. We thought it was funny. Our boss, remember, he admitted to us that he loves ChatGPT, and he's like, I use it for emails all the time. I was like, what?
He said it's a good launching point.
Like, okay, that's very good launching point. Good launching point.
For when I get an email that says "Okay, thanks."
Sometimes you gotta.
Well, it's like there's no difference to talk to text. I guess it's the same thing, right? Like,
I like how it was like Paws and Hoops, Dogs and Basketball, a crossover episode where Mariah's love for dogs. Let's see if I can give me 3 more good ones.
Live
Good
on the pod.
ones.
live.
Live on
It's
the
a
pod. Live ChatGPT.
Yeah, it's no more live.
And I'm going to
Googie.
say include the word salami in one.
Oh,
It's just testing it, okay?
I will say on the amount of dog content.
Oh,
I
Space
love
Jam's
it.
the best sports movie. Sorry.
better than Happy Gilmore? I don't know.
Mariah, it's your chance. Do your dance at the Space Jam. All right? Come on.
I do love me some Space Jam, but
Space
I think
Jam
I
2
would,
fucking sucks, though.
Oh God, dude,
God, is that
dude,
dog shit.
I went and saw that movie at 10 a.m. on a Sunday
Oh.
when it came out, and the entire theater was just like 4-year-olds. Not good.
I wish
Not
they
good.
didn't change the animation though. You know, like that's what
Oh.
ruined it for me.
I wish they didn't make it like the Warner Brothers Funverse. Just do Space Jam again with LeBron James, and I'm happy.
Hey, here's Pennywise the Clown.
Yeah.
no big
what?
deal.
Oh, I forgot
Here's
about
the
that.
Iron Giant. He's going to play hoops
Okay, that was
today.
cool. I had no issues with it.
What is the Iron Giant?
What?
What?
Yeah. Yeah, what?
Vin Diesel?
What? You didn't watch that when you were a kid?
No.
You got to
No,
watch the
no, I'm gonna
Iron
watch it.
Giant and review it next week
That's-
on the
Podcast is
podcast.
over.
You got to watch it and review it next week on the podcast. I want your review
I'm just kidding. I was a little bit mad.
of the Iron
That
Giant.
is the most wholesome
We should all watch
movie. It is beautiful. Who voices the
it.
mom?
Vin Diesel. Oh, Vin Diesel's the mom and the robot.
No. Logan would know this. Do you know Logan? Who's the voice for the mom? Is it like Meg Ryan?
Let me ask ChatGPT really
It's
quick.
like some actress like that.
voices
Is it
the
Jennifer
mom?
Aniston?
in the Iron
Oh, it is Jennifer
Giant.
Aniston.
Yeah, I'm just looking it up right now.
Look at that.
I'm shocked I've never seen this movie, but yeah, no.
Maybe next week we all watch the Iron Giant at some
it's-
point this week.
You
and
wanna
then next
cry?
week,
Watch the
but
Iron
next week we'll
Giant.
talk about it.
It's
I would
80
love it.
minutes too, so this is like
Yeah,
achievable.
and
in our
anyone who's
short amount of
listening
time.
this week can also watch the Iron Giant, and we'll all give a little movie review. I don't think
I
we've
would
ever done a
say
movie discussion.
The
big
Iron,
deep dive.
yeah, we should do that. The Iron Giant,
Why are you saying iron?
Iron,
It's iron.
Iron.
You're really punching the R through. Sam, do you hear that when she's saying iron?
Cool whip. Cool whip.
Say it
What?
again.
Iron. What you're saying?
I say like iron.
Yeah, Sam's saying it normal, I think.
Iron.
Iron. Iron Giant. Iron.
Ira?
If you had to iron your clothes, what would you say?
I have to iron my clothes.
Iron. Wow.
I don't know. Fuck. Anyways, so the way to take the magic out of it, I was about to say that it is.
The best word to say, and I wrecked it.
Next week, movie.
We should
review.
watch it. It's on
Yeah.
Disney Plus, right?
No, let's get back to iron pronunciation.
Okay, well, that's also going to be
Fuck.
followed up. But yeah, I'll watch it. And,
I was here
I'll
to talk about how it
next
makes me
week with you.
cry, and Ty's like, "Wait, backpedal here. Let's get the pronunciation."
I don't remember it that well. I just remember-
What? Oh my god, it's so sad.
What do you think happens in it? And then we
So
can
this-
come back next week too.
Do you want me to give a synopsis, kind of?
Yeah.
Okay. So technically, this boy is raised by his mom. She's a single mom. They live in this town, and this boy finds this phenomenon of this iron giant. But basically, the iron giant.
Sam looks like he just saw it. He's like,
He's
whoa,
like
that's
a
big, that's a
war
big giant.
Yeah, he's like a war tool, and he gets confiscated. But the little boy befriends this guy who wants to help him save the Iron Giant. They try and keep him like hidden to show that he is not a war tool. He has feelings, and he can be good, and he is an actual person, and he shouldn't just be used for a war tool. So then they kind of have this friendship, and it's just great.
And how does it end? Do you remember?
I'm not gonna say how it ends, so Sam can watch it.
I'm gonna watch it too. You're not gonna watch it?
Of course, I'm gonna watch it.
Okay, we should all watch it.
The theatrical release poster looks amazing because it's got like that 1950s comic book style to it. I'm stoked to watch it.
Pretty sure
Looks so cool.
this was like a critically acclaimed animated
See,
film.
and apparently
Yeah, it
from
was
what I was
huge.
reading, it
It's a
bombed
huge
at the
deal.
box office. It got
Really?
like 30 million on a $50 million budget.
Well,
What?
listen,
Yeah, because apparently the marketing was bad
What year did this come out? Like 94 or something?
95.
in the 90s.
But it's got 96% on Rotten Tomatoes. I will give that a watch, no problem. I could get that done tonight.
Get
I'll
ready to
99.
cry.
I'll take some notes. I'll bring a notepad. And I'll
Should
come
we
back.
all do like a book club?
That's
but,
what I
like-
mean. Like that's what we're
Oh.
gonna do.
Doing
next
movie club.
episode. We're gonna come back and discuss the Iron Giant.
I like that. Now you're saying it like me.
No,
You're
I'm saying
pronouncing
Iron
it.
Giant.
You're
Iron.
You're saying Iron.
Iron.
I don't know why you're saying it like that. We'll see how they say it in the show.
Is it different? I
Yeah,
can't hear the difference.
I don't know what you're doing. It's so weird. Yeah, next week, everyone who's listening, watch the Iron Giant, and we'll come back and talk about it, and finally get our answers on how to pronounce iron. That's what the movie's about, Sam. They debate how to say the word.
There's another famous guy who's in that voice
Carrie
cast.
Connick Jr.
There you go. Thank you. Yep. That's who I was thinking
and
of.
Christopher McDonald, Shooter McGavin,
Yeah. Oh, he's such a dick in that show, in that movie.
because he wants to melt him down.
He's not very nice to the little boy.
Oh. Well, now it's time for Mariah and Ty's Hall of...
Fame.
Mariah and Ty's Hall of Fame.
We're so back right now.
We're so
We're
back.
so
right
back
now.
from that break. Sam, what's the Hall of Fame results?
Do you guys want to know something crazy?
Yeah.
All three of them tied. So
Nobody
they
gets
all-
in.
Oh.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
gonna say all
Let's
three of them go
yeah.
Okay, fine. They all go in.
They all go
Everyone's
in.
a winner.
Mr. Competitive. He's like, no participation medals will be
I'm
given
fine
out
with
on
a
this
draw, But a
podcast.
three-way tie? What is this?
That's what the listeners decided.
Look at Sam. He's a team player. You're out here trying.
I'm the team player. I'm like, let's do an Iron Giant book club.
Oh.
And you're not picking up on it.
Not gonna lie, I want my Game Boy to go into the Hall of Fame, but like, you know.
Oh, I don't care, guys. You guys can go. I'll
All
take a
of
back
us.
seat on this.
How is that Game Boy? How many hours you put into that thing?
I played 7 hours of Pokemon Fire Red in the last week.
Wow.
And that was at work?
No, that wasn't at work, actually. I left it at home.
Okay.
What did you put in? I kind of forgot. Sorry.
I put in the Cavalry playoff run, and
Oh.
they lost in overtime.
they're still
they're
going-
back in February. We could be seeing Lionel Messi here.
That's
David Beckham would
crazy.
probably come. He owns the team.
Keep Mariah away from Spruce
He's
Meadows.
like, let's go. And now it's time for Mariah and Ty's review of the week.
It's time for Mariah and Ty's review of the week.
Ty.
Sure, I want to talk about this thing I did with my girlfriend on Halloween. It's called rando nodding.
What does that mean?
It has to do with quantum physics. And apparently it's this app you download, and it was programmed with quantum physics in mind, but it's kind of spiritual as well. So you put your intention in, and then it will give you a coordinate to go to. And me and Alice...
A coordinate? Like a location?
Yeah, me and Alice went, and it took us to a very creepy-looking building in Calgary. I have a photo of her standing outside of it. And that's what we did on Halloween night.
Wow.
Yeah.
That looks
We
like
didn't
it's out
see
of a
anything too scary, but
story.
I wanted to show you like a YouTube video really quick of people explaining it. People are saying like it's taken them to dead bodies before.
I don't understand. Is this meant
Ghosts.
so that you get a spook?
You're supposed to get scared. Some people have literally found dead bodies through the app.
What?
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's called Randonauting. I think the app's called Randonautica or something.
No. Oh, so wait, it's for people who maybe are more like into witchcraft?
You don't have to be into witchcraft. You can also just be into quantum physics. It's programmed with that.
Wow, how far? Where is this? This is very cool.
I don't know where it was. It wasn't on my phone. She had the app, but
Oh, what do you mean? You don't know where you drove to?
we didn't drive. We walked.
Oh.
We walked.
So obviously it's like within the downtown vicinity if you walk.
Yeah, probably.
How did you hear about this?
It's pretty popular. Like if you look online, like there's BuzzFeed Unsolved doing a 251K view video on it.
What do you put
20
in?
scariest Randonautica video compilations.
What do you like put into the thing though?
Your intention.
So what did she write?
We wrote aliens because I said I don't believe in ghosts, so don't even try to bring that into my world. I won't believe it.
So you just said aliens.
Yeah, it took us to a creepy church.
Cool.
I didn't do any digging on the church yet. I might do that though. I don't know what I want to find out.
Was it like, is it abandoned?
Nope. But maybe. Who knows what goes on inside there?
Interesting. Very cool. Very cool experience.
I'll show you some videos later, like tomorrow at work, and you'll be like, that's creepy as hell. I would not do that.
Dead bodies though. That's a little.
So there's a video on YouTube of someone being like, we found a dead body in a suitcase because of rando nodding.
I think that's
Planted.
Some of this shit's gotta be fake. Like some of it, I'm like, oh my god, you just want views. And like, I also don't believe in ghosts, so any of the ghost ones, I'm like,
How'd you hear about this?
the internet.
There you have
Yeah,
it.
the
What do you
internet
gi-
has great things on it.
What do you give your experience?
I give it a 7 out of 10. It gave us a creepy looking church.
That's cool.
Like it didn't take us to a random. Like this one had vines growing all over it. It was very neat. So
Wow, interesting. How
who knows what goes on? After I do some research into that church, if I find out they're into some alien, otherworldly behavior, maybe I'll bump that up to a 9.
All right.
Mariah, what about you?
I'm going to review our chocolate bars that we had. I'm going to stand by my decision of picking the Snickers firsthand. I thought that the Snickers was superior, Twix being second and Mars being last.
How many calories is in a Snickers?
250.
See, Mariah's coming in at 240.
It's because they don't have the peanuts.
How
in
many
it.
grams of protein in the Snickers? What's the better post-gym treat?
There's 4 grams.
Of protein?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not eating a
Oh,
Snickers
you know what? I
bar
think
to get-
Snickers is better. This only has 2 grams.
I actually saw this thing on
Go
the
to the
news
gym,
All
get a
that,
protein.
Snickers.
that said like the best of the worst. Like they're obviously all bad for you, but apparently Snickers is the best one to eat for you. Like if you had to choose.
Yeah, put hair on your chest. It's Snickers.
Nice. Brings you back to life. No, what's their thing? What's they say?
Snickers satisfies.
I don't think it's that.
Yeah, I think that is it.
That is it, yeah.
Is it?
It's
Mariah,
or
you
like
questioned me on
you're
my...
not you when you're hungry.
That's
the
what
other
it is.
But it's like the same
Yeah.
thingy. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I love a good Snickers. Probably one of my favorite chocolate bars. I just wish I had more of them right now. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10.
Very nice.
If it was an eat more, that'd be a 10.
He knows me. The man knows me.
She likes the messiest chocolate bar to open and
It's
unwrap.
only messy if it's melted.
They're all melted, Mariah. They're eat mores.
They're good.
You
yeah.
love them.
Love them.
Sam, what do you got?
I'm gonna review downtown Edmonton. 0 out of 10.
Oh, you
Wow.
brought the beers from Edmonton.
I feel bad that, man.
For more backstory on this, I went to Edmonton for the Heritage Classic. Thought it was a great idea to get a hotel downtown. Was not a great idea. Someone busted out my car window to steal nothing. It was awesome. It was awesome. Also
That's
a
the
homeless
Edmonton
man.
welcome. That's how you know you're welcome in the city.
Yeah, my best friend, she works downtown right by that building you were staying in.
Yep,
Her window's been broken twice, so basically you're just a regular now.
Now you chill there.
I know.
Where
And
you-
a
That's
homeless-
initiation into the,
Sorry.
the city.
we were walking back from, we got Papa John's after the Heritage Classic because we thought, we haven't eaten all day. Homeless man's like, you gonna give me some pizza or what? And I got shamed into giving a homeless man pizza too.
Well, at least you gave him pizza.
So
That's
at least
someone
he's happy and
experiencing
hungry,
homelessness.
not
Yeah.
hungry. But
That's good.
it was just a weird experience in downtown Edmonton. I'd say if you're going up there, maybe St. Albert.
I used to live in downtown Edmonton.
Maybe St. Albert.
I don't know. It has its highs and lows. I think it's different when you're going to this is no surprise, but the area around Commonwealth specifically is pretty rough. It's pretty rough.
Really?
Yeah. So, and that's not new information.
I think
to
I told
anybody.
you to take an Uber, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
This guy doesn't listen to me.
Wait, you walked from downtown to Commonwealth? How'd you do that?
No, we took transit at Corona Station.
Oh.
You see some weird things at Corona Station.
Yeah, it's a rough one there. Yeah. But you know, like, I don't know, downtown Edmonton's changing. It's getting more revamped.
You'd hope.
I hate to say this though, but like that shit could happen to you here.
Oh, I know. Like
Somebody's window got busted in outside of our work a couple weeks ago.
that is true. It's just,
But it wasn't Sam, Mariah,
Yeah.
okay?
yeah. It was some rando. We had no idea who it was.
You're like, sucks to
Maybe
suck.
it was someone breaking into their own car out here. We don't know.
Logical.
Prairie Fairy, I give a 9 out of 10. I think it's one of Edmonton's best beers, even if Sam doesn't like their downtown, where I used to live.
I also live downtown there. A couple different apartments. I really like this Prairie Fairy. I think it's delicious. I give it a 10 out of 10.
Edmonton Breweries 10. Downtown parking lots 0.
And next week, we're all going to watch The Iron Giant.
Iron.
So make sure you watch it as well, because
Just
we
gonna-
got some deep diving, and Sam's going to cry. He's going to be like, he'll be a changed man.
It's emotional, man.
Mariah, you're just trying to rev him up with that pronunciation.
Iron. No, let's just take out all the letters. It's just I. That's all it is.
It's the I Giant.
Bye!
You've been listening to X After Hours podcast with Mariah and Ty.
You want more? Then tune into X Afternoons with these two live on Calgary's alternative X92.9 Monday through Friday 2 to 7 p.m. Mountain Time at x929.ca.
And don't forget to subscribe to this podcast and have the new episode of X After Hours downloaded weekly to whatever device you use.